everybody, it's Pam at the Paper Outpost. Today we're going to be making a very simple project, but these are a lot of fun and very useful. So this is a little double, I guess you would call it this could be a pocket or a tuck. The concept behind this little thing and why it's, useful is that a lot of people don't have cardstock paper, but they might have cards or playing cards. So we're going to make some things out of playing cards that make awesome little pockets, tucks, interesting little things that are fun to make as embellishments for your junk journals. So this one I made, this is the prototype. It has some, I believe that's Greek writing on there. And this is a vintage, or it could be even an antique photo. Don't know, probably vintage. It's kind of a cool picture. And I thought it kind of reminded me of the way photos were displayed with those black corners or the brown corners. It's removable. And this one I'm going to tack down completely. I put fabric tack on the back of it. And just so you can see what it might look like inside a junk journal. Let's see, there was a page I was thinking. So I probably can't find the page. Well, it's kind of cool right there. Maybe we're going to add it to this page. That's a possibility. Let me just see if I can find that other page. A lot of neutrals going on in this journal. And, oh, that looks pretty. Okay, I think I'm going to put it here. So that's a fun way to also honor different foreign language pages. So this one's going to be glued down completely. So the actual active pocket is right here. And you can go ahead and decorate it up more if you like. But I'm going to show you some alternatives on different ways that you can use this playing card idea to make little more structured pieces for your junk journal. Because sometimes things you would like to have a little bit more, that. And this is going to give you that. Okay, let me bring you down here so you can see. Okay, so I just grabbed a handful of playing cards. Now you can choose to honor the playing card itself and just use that as your surface that shows, which is very beautiful and very vintage and very unique, or you can choose to cover it up. And the way, I'll just show you how I made that actual one. Here's the, where I took it out of the first part of this Greek writing. I hope that's Greek, I think it is. And I used Scotch Create glue stick. You can use any glue here. This one I'm going to make the same thing, but we're just going to change one little thing so you can see something different. And these are fun to mass make. If you have a bunch of interesting book pages that you want to use up, maybe a stack of playing cards, maybe you've got a deck that is missing a card, something like that. This is a great way to put those to good use. And you can actually make very interesting Christmas ornaments out of these as well. So playing card is a good size. I'm just going to use the edge of the playing card to make these folds. And then I'm going to use our old friend sanding block or sanding sponge to get my edges nice and flush. This is a very rewarding experience using this little device. You can also just use scissors or trim it on any kind of trimmer that you have. I actually picked up 2 paper trimmers today at the thrift store, and I asked to test cut them with some paper that they had, and they worked perfectly. So I'm very excited about that because now I can put them around upstairs where I need them. There's always like a place where I need them and I don't have one right there, so I got them now, baby. I'm very excited. Yeah, so there we go. So that happens pretty quickly, and you even get the rounded edges because of the sanding sponge. It just goes around there, and everything's just so nice and neat and tidy and very easy. So how I got those little corners, this was a greeting card that I had, and I just cut off both of the corners here together. So let's just try that again. I'm going to do it freehand this time. Oh gosh. But last time I did it with the guillotine cutter. So they're going to be exactly the same, but you can take any piece of paper and fold it in half and then cut the corners, and you're going to have exactly the same size. This one I forgot to do this first. I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to give it a little more oomph with a little bit of inking, just to make it look a little vintage, a little stylized. And I took Fabrifix glue, which is a clear silicone glue, and it glues fabric to fabric, fabric to paper, paper to paper very well. You can use any glue of choice here. Now this obviously does not have a rounded edge, but we will deal with that in a second. Okay. and just coming around this little mountain here. And they come together relatively quickly. So you could make a bunch of these easily with your playing cards. One night, just sit there and crank through a bunch of these, and you're going to have a whole stack to play with for your junk journals. To round this corner, because this paper is a little thicker, I'm going to use the Crocodile 2 Big Bite, or you could just use your scissors to round it. But it's going to give me pretty much the exact edging that I'm looking for. Okay. Here we go. All right, we've got that little guy all set and ready. And I just grabbed a collection of little old photos, which I thought might be fun to put in here. Sometimes photos are tiny, and they're very interesting. They're all just kind of odd little scenes from who knows where, but I think they're kind of cool. I like these horizontal ones. I don't even know what that is or what way I'm looking at it, like some kind of bridges and tunnels or something. Oh, how about that little face? There's a cutie holding a cat. Oh yeah, you gotta love that one. All right, will you fit? No, you can't. You can't work. Okay, you'll fit. Well, I thought, where was that one? That's kind of goes through too wide. We can't go with too wide. Okay, you will fit. Okay, so this is a scene where we've got a canoe on a river or a lake. Let's see if you will go in here. Nothing on the back of that baby. And if we're lucky, and we probably should wait for our glue to dry so our picture doesn't get stuck, but that would be best before you insert your picture. So this one, I thought I would make into a pocket instead of just a glued down thing. So I'm just going to put a U-shaped stream of glue on the back. And let's just bring this back into question here. All right, find another page that is wanting something. That's kind of cool, but I think I want room above it so that I can put something in there. Here. Okay, there we go. Now I've created, there's U-shaped glue, so I've got pocket room back there. And I have located this old piece of ledger. It's probably from one of those lodges, but I love this piece and I wanted to save it. Maybe tuck it in here, but maybe I'm going to age it a little bit on the edges. I mean, it is already aged, it's old, but I'm just going to see if this works. Get the right scissors for this. Are you the right scissors? I don't know. That's kind of hard to do, but it does work. It ages it up a little bit. It just gives you those ruffled edges. It's easier if you have the scissors that open right up. Let me see. Oh no, you know what? You want something that opens right up. That would be the craft knife. It's already open. Okay, let's just migrate to that because this is a blade. Just be careful when you're doing this stuff. Just shred the edges a little bit. Okay. There. And then we can just come along and age it up a little bit more. Just helping it. We're making it look more crinkly and wrinkly. Who knew, right? And maybe I should just put it in half like that. There. So we have something like that. So it does double work that way for you. Okay, so that's another way that you can use the same design, but a little bit differently. Okay, so now let's take another card. Well, these seem to be all face cards. Are they all? They're all face cards. Okay, well, they're kind of pretty. Maybe we'll take a king. And now we can like honor what the king is, but maybe this time we are going to make the king be some double pockets. So we're going to take this. Yep. We're going to ink it, and I think I'm going to do the same technique. I'm just going to ride that blade along there a little bit to rough it up a little bit, because I am going to ink the edges. And there's something very nostalgic about an old, maybe I'll do a king and a queen. How about that? An old playing card. A lot of people, oops, that was got a little too much. Okay, we'll get another queen. We have another queen hanging out here. Okay, be gentle, careful, and mindful, and watch what you're doing. Don't go too far. Don't go too deep, and it'll be all right. Okay, and you can always tape it back together or something like that. But Oh, I did it again. All right, I'll tape it together again. Okay. It's just going to look very weathered, okay? That's what it's going to do. And maybe I will get the old little baby 1 inch, not that one, that's too small. But where's the little, here it is. The little baby 1 inch paper punch. And, okay. Where'd my cards go? I just had them right here. Did I stick them in the book? I bet I did. Okay, where'd they go? Oh, Lord. Okay, I know you all know where they are, and I probably stuck them in the book here somewhere, right? Did I? They were here, right? No, that was that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, you knew they were there, didn't you? I know you did. So this is my 1 inch paper punch and circle punch, and I'm just going to poke myself in the eye with that one. And then the same thing, and maybe I'll turn that around so that's not as much of an issue, and I will punch that baby out. Okay, things go flying, and I'll probably just reinforce that with a little bit of washi tape just to say I did, and all will be well. And I think I might do that. I could put it on the front just for a little extra strange decor. Why not? And wrap it around, and all will be well, and it will have sealed and healed. Now you could probably put a little extra glue in there, but I don't foresee a lot of, things going on down there, so I think it's going to be okay. And now we're going to ink a little bit. Maybe I want to do black this time. Black soot, distress ink. Gotta get the other dauber, Pam. Where is it? It's within arm's reach. Yay! I got it. Okay. Just to bring it to life a little bit. And all those little rough edges will show just a little bit more, which will be very nice. All right, hope you guys are having fun today, playing with your papers, relaxing, crafting, realizing when boo-boos happen, you just carry on. You get creative, you think how you can work around it, add it to your design or remove it from your design. You can cover it up, you can work it into the picture. There are a million and one ways out of a rough situation in the craft world. Okay, so I'm going to put these here, and I think that looks kind of cool. And so this one's very easy. You don't really do anything other than just rough up the edges and then glue them down in a side pocket style. All right, there's one. So it's just a matter of thinking with one object how you can use it multiple ways, and the niceness about the playing card is its thickness. It gives you that little extra bit of structure so that you can have the certainty that things will not tear, if you're going to tuck things in there. So you're saying, well, what can I tuck in here? You can tuck in pretty much anything you like. Let's say that you have interesting ephemera, like for example, maybe this piece of braille, which is found in a fundle. Or you can just access your own braille papers if you happen to come across any as you're traversing the world. But I think I am going to just leave this as is. Maybe it's a little tall, yeah. As a piece of paper for the person to play with. Maybe they're going to want to do some decorating or something like that. So that gives them something to do. It's a very simple addition to any junk journal. The other idea is the first and last pages of a book are often a little bit thicker, interesting paper, something fun to play with. And I thought maybe I would just cut a piece out of here. So, okay, let's see if I can do it on camera here. Let me back up. And I'd probably do this on my guillotine, but that's over there. And we're all over here, so I'm going to hang out here with you guys. And, okay, let's try that. That looks good. Okay. So yeah, I love to use those pages because they're just, full of possibilities. Okay, so it's definitely going to fit this way. Obviously, it's too long. The question is, if I fold it in half, I could have a little fold over thing, which would be kind of cute. All right, so that can tuck in there, and it just barely fits. I better shave off a little hair more, or else otherwise it's going to bunch up at the bottom. Oh, I didn't cut it. I didn't trim it that straight anyway, so it's probably a good thing I'm coming in here for the rescue. Maybe I'm going to round all the edges so it just looks sort of pretty, booklety. And maybe I'm going to, oh, I was going to suggest to you, if you don't have actual old photographs, you can use, many people sell digikits, including myself, in my Etsy shop, but there's pictures of people that you can make look like photographs, and you can use those instead to tuck into things. If you don't have access to old photographs, but I think I'd like to put something cute on the front of this. Oh, I'm finding things here that I have. Oh, that's kind of neat. Look at this old. Oh, I like that a lot. This is a letter from 1958. I almost want to do a collage tear of it. All right. Just put this down. Okay. Just kind of something fun. A little different across the front. And where's our stuff? Never where we're looking for it. Okay. I'm going to save that because I'll definitely use all that up. All right, maybe I'll glue this. I go lightly. No, I don't go lightly at the edges. I go heavily, apparently, and get it all over my mat. That's what I really do. Hey, what can I tell you? It's the way it goes around here. There doesn't feel like there's any glue there. It's funny. You can see yourself gluing it, but for some reason, it's not gluing. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, I really like that. That's kind of cool, huh? Yeah. Okay, maybe we can give it a little bit of a bloom with our good old friend, Aquarellable Stabilo Pencil 8046. I'm just going to lightly run around the edges, and then where is my water squirter? Does anybody know? I put it somewhere. Oh, I know where it is. I got to go get it. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I have looked high and low for my squirty bottle, and I cannot locate it. My squirty bottle has left the building. Oh, good grief, it's right in front of me. Can you believe it? Right in front of me. Yep, that's the way it goes. Okay, you see that uncapped baby? You cap that, and you retract this because you're a logically safe and happy crafter who doesn't leave her knife out and doesn't end up with a dried up stump of a glue stick. Okay? You just do that. Be smart about it. And you can save yourself tons of money. Okay, I'm over here getting a Q-tip. It's a long journey to the other side of the room, but I'm back. I'm here. So you can totally leave it like this. I mean, you don't have to, let me get a little closer, it's kind of far, and closer. Yeah, you don't have to go, you could just leave it like that, and that gives you a nice edging, very pretty. But I'm gonna go for the bloom factor. So here's my cup. You don't need much. Here's my paintbrush. Okay, turn it sideways so you can see all this. I don't know. This is where there's, I don't know, great reward for buying that pencil. It's like the pencil that's like the mother of all pencils. Oop. I'm dribbling. It just gives you a nice bloom, kind of a little gloomy edge. Wipe this on your shorts. Okay. And then you got to mop up that or else you're going to get it on everything, Pam. You know that. Okay, I have Kleenex here just for that reason. There, look at me. I'm so neat. Okay, let me back up so you can see how neat I am. All right, so we have something like that. And that's just like this now. It doesn't have to be more than that. You don't have to go farther, but you can. And what does this have to do with the playing card, Pam? Nothing, but I just got carried away. Okay, I'm just going to use this rubber stamp. It is of a bird. And I need ink. I think black would be good in this case for some reason. Okay, I'm going to make a unified theme here. This is what I'm going to do. Okay, that's way too close. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Taking this, looking at the orientation of this, which is not the orientation of that. Note that with these peg stamps, sometimes they're not exact. I want one here, one bird, and I want one inside here for inspiration purposes. There. Now I have that. And I'm feeling complete. Like life is good and I can carry on. So just ideas of fun things that you can tuck in there, because I know not everybody, well, this is not a very good explanation because I did use old ephemera, but you could use a picture, a sticker, a drawing, anything you like. That really went over well, Pam. How to not have to have ephemera, and then you show them using ephemera. That's great. Okay, so we might need to do one more just so I can show you how you don't need ephemera. I guess playing cards are kind of ephemera. I don't know if they're truly meant to be disposed of, but I guess at some point they're going to be disposed of, like everything is, really, right? Even us. Out the door we go. Okay. All right, so that went well. And those things look different in the journal. So you're using one concept to create different things. And now let's say you want to make a little double pocket like this, but you've got all this busyness going on and you don't want to have to deal with the busyness of the picture. You just want it to be clean and simple and plain because you want to use something pretty on top of it. Okay, so I'm going to grab a piece of copy paper. This is just good old El Cheapo 20-pound copy paper. And I am going to, where's my glue stick? Here it is. Okay. Well, it really doesn't matter what side. Okay. Because it's going to be a white side sticking up. That's the whole goal. So basically, I'm going to put one here. I'll just see how these look differently. I'll put the glue on this side. Okay. And what I'm doing is I'm masking the surface so that it can receive anything that I want without complaining. Yeah. All right. And I think, well, let's just do the old fold using the edges. And I'm just going to cut this off because we seem to be dealing with too much paper here. Let's just remove this from the premises. It's gone now. And we will cut them in half so they're independent of each other. And then we are going to again cover our glue stick because we don't want stumpy glue. All right, let's see how sanding block handles printer paper. I go around, give a nice little fold on either side. You can use the actual card again to do this. That makes it easier. You get nice crispies that way. Makes it easier for old sanding block here to come in and do its duty. Might have to rub a little harder because it's thicker paper, maybe than the book page. But it'll get through. You stay vigilant. Just don't give up. Tell everybody they can wait. Dinner's not ready yet. You're sanding. You're sanding playing cards. Everybody back away. Okay. All right. And can we go around the corners and make them all roundy round? Yes, we can. And you can also use the device if you want to do it just a little faster. You could just do this. If this is basically if you don't have cardstock. If you have cardstock, you can just skip all this and grab a piece of cardstock, basically. But not everybody has cardstock. I know cardstock can be expensive sometimes, so sometimes we improvise. And this is an example of crafting improvisation. Okay, so here we go. We basically have a blankish slate. I might as well just do this one while we're here. Okay. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. And one more. And we're home free because I need 2 pieces for this project, so we have to do 2. All right. I'm just going to use this for simplicity's sake. It'll get us there faster. Just finish off any of these little edges. So we pretty much have 2 whitish templates here to work with. And I wanted to cover them in, one is going to be covered in pink tissue paper. Let's just go ahead and do that. And I'm just going to put, the most important thing about this is you get the edges and get the center and get everywhere. That's pretty much it. You got to get the glue everywhere. Not easy. Put the lid on. Now you could put it flat on, or you could do the scrunch technique. Let me go closer. Closer. All right. So I'm going to try the scrunch technique. I'm going to like scrunch it up. Like, because I don't want it to be just flatty flat flat. I want it to have a little ridge on it. Okay, not totally like that. I'm not going to lay it down like that. I'm going to open it up, let it breathe a little bit, and let its natural wrinkles be there. Okay. Anyway. It actually gives a pretty cool effect. Okay, now we have something that looks like, that's kind of cool, right? I mean, that's all fancy town. It really is. This should, let me back up. This should go through this easily. Oh boy, I always worry when I say that. This should be easy. This is going to be a piece of cake. Cakewalk over here. What's a cakewalk? And why is it easy? That's a cakewalk. I don't think walking with a cake is that easy. Really, when you think about it, you're always kind of worried you're going to fall, or there's going to be a dog toy on the floor, or maybe the dog, you know, and you like kick the dog goes flying. That kind of thing. Is that what they mean by cakewalk? Like you're walking with cake? I don't know. Feel free to enlighten us. We inquiring minds want to know. We do. We're sitting here playing with our papers going, yeah, it'd be really nice if somebody Googled that for us. Let that be you. And free our minds of the burden of wondering what a cakewalk truly is. All right, we're almost there. Yeah, not as easy as I made it sound, but it does happen, and then you are good. So you get this kind of look, which is kind of cool, right? Yeah. Now, if you want to enhance that, you could just take your little rubber baby buggy bumper thing here. We'll just do it around the edges first for, you know, general effect. And then, oh, let me go bigger so you can see. Lightly, top it. Lightly over the top. Just enhancing the vintage appeal. Almost looks like tree branches and stuff like that's pretty, isn't it? I really like that. Okay, so the other one is here. Let me get a little smaller so you can get the exciting visual of two of those. And the other one, I had this. It's just tissue paper from, you know, gift wrap or something like that. You like was put in a bag. Oh no, I have a really pretty piece. It's right here. My friend just gave it to me and it's just so lovely. I really want to use it. It's this. Isn't that great? When she gave it to me, I'm like, oh, I love this. I don't even think she knows, but she might know now if she watches my video. But I don't think she watches my video, so she'll never know how much I love the tissue paper. I know, right? Oh, if people only knew, if they only knew what we really oogled over. Okay. We mentioned that everything is a craft supply until proven otherwise, didn't we? Yes, yes. So packaging, wrapping, gift wrap, any of that kind of stuff. Very cool. We love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, same thing with this one. I think I'm going to do a slight wrinkle. Wrinkle it up just a little bit. These are really cute. You could do a whole bunch of these on with one piece of copy paper and just get her done, you know, like that. And then you could actually glue them all down and then cut them up later. Yeah, you could totally do that. Okay, this one doesn't wrinkle the same way. That's all right, though. It has some wrinkle. No, it has some. It's like a marble effect. It's really cool with the wrinkling and the marbling. That's just so pretty. All right, I'm just going to take it to the edges. That's important. I feel it's important. Here we go. Folding. And use the fold technique. You could even, I guess, glue around the corners with this stuff. It's so light. But we're going to sand. Well, maybe we should, no, let's sand. All right, talk myself out of that. Oh, there we go, got that piece. Sometimes it happens quickly when you're not paying attention. Okay, does 8 get it? Yeah, 8 seems to get it. 8 rubs. Okay, back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would say more like 8 seconds. I don't know how many rubs actually happened in there. Depends if you count 1 as a rub or 1, 2 as a rub. So I leave it up to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 should be through. Yeah, it's pretty much through. All right, so we'll go in around our corners. Go away, now I'm stuck on the glue. All right. There we go. Oh, this is really pretty. Look at that. Okay, I'm just going to spend tonight using all this to make a million of those because I just love that. It doesn't take much, you know, to make a paper crafter happy. It doesn't. Where's the brown? Hello, Brown. Did I have you out earlier? I thought yeah, here you are. Brown. use brown on this. Oh, it looked pretty with gold too. Oh yeah, you could get the gold out, Pam. It's got gold in it. That would be really cool. Okay, I'm going to ink it brown. And I did ink you brown. Why are you looking like I didn't? I did. I know. I've not lost my mind. Probably a dry ink pad. Let me get the gold and see where we can take this. Oh, this is going to be fun. Gilding. Now, I always show you the one that you can't ever buy again, so that doesn't help anybody. But maybe you can find this stuff. It's just gold, liquid, of course, it's Liquitex, acrylic color, basics in gold. Yeah, so this is another alternative if you don't have the fancy schmancy gilding stuff, gilding paste, gilding wax. You can just come along here and do this a little bit. And that'll get you through the day, you know what I mean? Yeah. Whoop. And I like these containers because you can use your finger tool. Well, that was a little much. And go along. Whoopsie boo. And you probably want to let that dry because it's going to be a little extra wet there, Pam. I know. Okay. And you could use a paintbrush or your Q-tip and be all particular. But I'm just going to put that there. Okay. Do I have enough here? Yeah. Put a little on here. Yeah, some on this finger. Okay. Just little places. It doesn't have to be everywhere. We're accenting, okay? Half this will be covered anyway, so we won't see it all. All right. So you could use these individually, but we're going to do that little layer design. So I don't know. I think I'm going to do it like this. Yeah. And just make a little double pocket there. So all I'm going to do is glue here and glue here. That's it. Here and here. Doesn't take much. Not rocket science. Put them together and now even them up. And then we're going to find a pretty page in our journal, which I've got gold all over my fingers. Good grief. Let me see if I can dry my fingers before I touch my white journal on the outside. Okay. Well, this is still wet. Okay, that's going to be great. And it's wet here, Pam. Did you see? Do not put your journal down. Here. Put that there. Okay, let's find a page. Where'd my thingy go? Oh, that's pretty. So, nope, it's got to glue together, Pam. You got to give it a second. It wasn't dry. Squash it. Okay, let's go back to the front because that looks like, oh, that's a nice page. Wait, what's that page? This isn't, oh, that pops very nicely there. I think I like that. Okay, so I'm coming down. I'm going to make a giant U, not a giant me. It's a giant U. There you go. And then we're just going to pop her down. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I really like that. And then your two pockets, if you didn't catch it, are here and here. So you have two pockets. And you could put things in there, which I shall now demonstrate. Getting stuff all over everything. Oh, that's pretty. Look, we made this one day. Oh, that's pretty. I'll put you up here. Yeah, I think I'll just put you there. I'm never going to put a little ticket or something in there. That would look really cute. Let me find a cute little ticket. Oh, you're just such a cute little ticket. I'm going to put you in here. Okay, there we go. Something like that. And call it a day and you're done. So let's see if Snuffers has anything. Oh, if you don't know, I still have some fabric packs left. Not many. They're going quickly. You get 40 plus pieces of cut fabric in all sorts of different beautiful colors, laces, textures, 8 by 10 down to smaller sizes. You get a triple bonus with an old handwritten letter, a piece of newspaper vintage ad, and also some vintage postcards. So that's a triple bonus that you get with the fabric packs that are available right now in my Etsy shop. So if you want to hop on over there and grab one, go for it. Let me find my boy. Where are you? Where are you? I'm looking for you. And I found you in that same old place. He's lying on the floor in front of the couch, getting ready for a belly rub, but it's pup date time. Pup date time? Yes, pup date time. You want to tell him who came and stayed over? Okay. Okay, get in there. All right. Hey, everybody, it's Sunshine. Pub Cup Reporter. No, Pup Cub Reporter, not Pub Cup Reporter. Okay. Baxter, my friend, came and stayed overnight, and he's a dog, and we got along well, and there was no disagreements, except Baxter's food tastes better than mine, and Baxter thinks my food
tastes better than his. Yep, and that's the way it went. Down the hatch.
Okay, so everybody gained a little weight this weekend?
Yeah.
Okay, all of us, right?
Yep. Definitely, Mom. You too.
I know. Okay. Anything else to report?
No?
Okay. Wishing them well?
Totally. Happy crafting, everybody. And remember, everything is a craft supply, even sunshine, until proven otherwise. Sunshine has been proven otherwise. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he wiggles too much. I was no, I wasn't using him as a craft supply. No. Okay, so there we go, folks. If you don't know, I have a free monthly emailed newsletter. You get a free checklist of supplies, a note from the bookmaker. I have a video. Oh gosh, I just have a funny feeling. Did I turn that on? Oh, I did. Okay, yes, I tested it. Okay, so I have my videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. My podcasts come out Tuesdays and Thursdays with new audio material. You can watch video podcasts on Spotify any day of the week from my channel. And I have an Etsy shop where you can buy journals and bundles and kits when available. And I also sell digi-kits, which are printable, downloadable images. They come in 5 pages, themed. So they're fun to use in junk journals and your artwork. If you can buy the computer files, or if you want me to print them out for you, I have a service called the Print and Mail service. You give me the list of 10 digikit names that you want. I only need the first 2 or 3 words, and you do not need to buy each individual digikit. Just give me the names, send me that list to pam@thepaperoutpost.com or through Etsy message, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, that kind of thing. And then that gives you 50 printed pages on lightweight cardstock. I have an Amazon shop. If you're looking for favorite tools and supplies that you see me use here on the Paper Outpost, I try and put links in there. Those links do help my shop, but you do not pay more for the items for using those links, so thank you very much. I have a t-shirt shop. If you like the phrase "create with reckless abandon" or "everything is a craft supply until proven otherwise," then ho ho, you can get that on a t-shirt, sweatshirt, zipped hoodie, mug, tote, or water bottle. And you can find me on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Facebook group. Come and join our Facebook group, having a lot of fun, and weekly and monthly challenges, and seeing what you guys make from these videos. So remember, most of all, that fun can be simple, and create with reckless abandon. Take care, everyone. Until next time. Bye-bye.